So when we arrive on set, we're gonna get our first right and left height. This is gonna measure for our screen and our track. So when we get on set, we're gonna get our left and right height from the floor all the way to the soffit. Height right here, our 113. This is a non-trapped unit. So we're gonna measure our widths, the total opening right here. So this,
where to where?
we're gonna go from the left side to the right opening. So we're gonna go the top one, which is 223.5, all the way across. And then we're gonna do a middle measurement of 223.5. And then our bottom measurement of 223. And the reason we do top, middle, and bottom is because usually with these houses, they're not level. So what we like to do is we like to get our biggest one and we add 5 to the biggest one.
And why do you add 5?
We add 5 for the 2.5 inch track on each side. What I do now is I come over to my piece of paper and I'll write 223.5, 223.5, and 223. And then I'm gonna add 5, so it's gonna be 228.5 to the total width of this whole unit. Meaning when this unit goes all the way up, it's gonna run 2.5 inches on my left, and then 2.5 inches on my right for, like I said before, the track, which runs down the side. Now, in this case, with our electrical coming right here, we need this to bring out an inch so our cord could run down the track and then over this wall right here. So what I'm gonna add is I'm gonna add build out to this unit. This build out is gonna suffice for our cord that needs to run through the outlet or through the build out on the left and right side. Now, when we add build out to one side, we have to add build out all around the unit so everything stays flush and even. Now, so we're gonna have a piece of 1x2 on this side, all the way up, piece of 1x2 all the way across at the top behind the unit, and then a piece of 1x2 behind this side so we can punch a hole through that build out and then run our cord right along to the outlet right here. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is this is pretty standard, but I'm also gonna measure usually 12 foot cord running down. So we're gonna measure our cord length. So we have 5 feet right there. We're gonna have another 9 inches right there, so it's 5'9". We pretty much go around and measure to make sure our cord is gonna run and be able to run all the way to our outlet. So we have about 6'3", so we have plenty of cord, and when they get here, they can cut that 12-foot cord to sit right and run into our outlet. If you need a longer cord, you usually have to switch the motor. We do not splice, installers do not splice. We have to either tell the customer they need an extension cord, or we need to talk to them about doing electric closer to our unit up top. This all comes, every cord or every motor has a different cord, and they come with different sizes. But typically it's a 12-foot cord, and that's what we'll usually aim for with these units. This is a sheet I fill up every single time I come to a customer. So I write my name, customer's name. What we're doing here is an outside above header mount, outside above header. Since our unit's going out here, our motor location is going to be on the right, so our cord can come down, right side motor. And this is a non-trapped unit, meaning we're going to add the 2.5 I explained earlier to this side. So we're going to do not trapped over here, same thing over there, not trapped. So we're going to add a total of 5 inches to this unit. 2.5 for the left, 2.5 for the right. Heights, we got 113 on the heights right here. So 113, 113. And then the top measurement was 223.5. 223.5 and 223. Now I'm going to add the total of 5 to our top measurement, or to our biggest measurement, excuse me, because if we were to add it to our smallest one, our track could kind of overlap right here. So if we add it to our biggest one, it's going to completely be on the outside, which we want. So it's gonna be 228.5. Now, down here, notes and build out, we're gonna do one piece of 1x2 rec tube. Now, this one piece is gonna be at the top, so we're gonna use this right here. So we're gonna do one piece of 1x2 rec tube at 230 for the top, and then two pieces of 1x2 rec tube at 120 for our right height and our left height. Now I always give a little bit more. The guys can cut it on site to suffice for it. And that is how you fill out a remeasure sheet.